Now let us discuss about the method overloading and method overriding. These two concepts generally confuse the students. Students sometimes get confused that what is method overloading and what is method overriding. Let us try to explain it. We are starting with the method overloading. When you have more than one method with the same name, I'm repeating, when you have more than one method with the same name but different arguments, the methods are said to be overloaded. For example, we have a class. Name of the class we have taken is overloading example. Here we see that we have two methods, public void add, public void add, means add method. This is one method, this one is the second method. Okay, and but both the methods are having the same name, add. But they are differing in their signature. Means here we have two arguments. Okay, we have two arguments in the second method also, but the data type of both the arguments is different. Here we have int, and here we have string. Means though we are having two methods with the same name, but they are differing in their arguments, data types of arguments. Here either the number of arguments would differ, or the data type of the corresponding arguments would be different. So we say that this add method these methods are overloaded methods. This concept is known as overloading. Means we have multiple methods, more than one methods with the same name, but they are differing in their arguments at the data type of arguments. This concept is known as method overloading. Now let us try to understand what is method overriding. When you extend a class, means method overriding is something which is related to the concept of inheritance. When you extend a class and write a method in the derived class, I'm repeating, when you extend a class and write a method in the derived class which is exactly similar to the one present in the base class, means its name will be same as that of base class, its return type will be same as that of base class method I mean, and it will have the same number of arguments as well as the data type of corresponding arguments will be same as that of the base class method. Then we say it is termed as overriding, that is method overriding. Look at the example here. We have taken public class, base class, and this is the base class. Here we have a method. Name of the method I've given is method to override. It has got some codes. Now what we're doing is we are extending the base class through this derived class. Means we are inheriting the derived class from the base class through this extends keyword. Here if we see that, if we observe that we have one method, that is public void method to override. Here we don't have any arguments, and the return type is void. Okay, in the base class also we have method to override method, and we don't have arguments, and its return type is also void. So we say that this concept basically is known as the method overriding. Means when we are defining a derived class, we are extending a derived class, we are extending a base class through the derived class, and we are having a method in the derived class which is exactly same as that of the base class method. We say this concept is known as method overriding. So as you can see, in the class derived class we have a overridden method. We have overridden the method present in the base class with a completely new piece of code in the derived class. What that effectively means is that if you create an object of derived class and call the method to override method, the code in the derived class will be executed. If you had not overridden the method in the derived class, then the method in the base class would have been called. Overriding methods is completely different from overloading methods. If a derived class requires a different definition for an inherited method, then that method can be redefined in the derived class. This would be considered overriding. Okay, now an overridden method would have the exact same method name, return type, number of parameters, and types of parameters as the method in the parent class, and the only difference would be the definition of the method. So what we can conclude is, let's summarize the difference between overloading and overriding. When overloading, one must change either the type of the number of parameters for a method that belongs to the same class, but overriding a method means that a method inherited from a base class is what's being changed. The codes are to be changed, whereas the signature would be same. So hope that this video lesson helps the students in understanding the concept of method overloading and method overriding.